lately. I've been writing little letters in the corners of my mind. Every thought a quiet moment from the love we left behind. There's a softness in the shadows where your memory survives. Like a whisper in the stillness when the city comes alive. I tried running from the echoes of the things I didn't say, but the silence kept on chasing me in every subtle way. You were steady like a heartbeat in a world I couldn't read, a comfort in the chaos, giving everything I need. But I lost you in the distance when my fears began to grow, hiding truth inside the tension of the things I didn't show. Now the night is like a window to the world we once knew, and I find myself returning to the space I had with you. And maybe I was too afraid to let the real me appear, so I wrapped myself in quiet, hoping love would persevere. But the truth is in the night where all the thoughts come through, and these nightfall letters always end with missing you. So I'm sending all my nightfall letters, hoping they might make things better. Every line a piece of what I couldn't say, every word a step to find my way. If you read them in the quiet of the evening sky, maybe you'll remember how we used to try. I'm still hoping that the night might bind us together. These are my nightfall letters. Nightfall letters. Yeah, every moment feels familiar when the city lights turn low, like a memory unfolding in a place only we know. I could almost hear you laughing in the rhythm of the rain, or your voice inside the music when it eases all my pain. You were gentle with the pieces that I never learned to trust, finding beauty in the broken when I thought I turned to dust. But I held my words too tightly, kept my feelings out of view, thinking silence was protection, but it only pushed you through. If the night could give me time to write the truth upon your skin, maybe love would find a moment where it's safe to begin. Now I'm stitching every heartbeat into pages in the dark, hoping someday you will feel them, every line and every mark. Yeah, I've been tracing every memory like lines on a map, trying to find a way to you, but keep on falling through the gaps. Got these letters in my chest that I can't keep inside. Every thought about you hits me like the moon on the tide. If I could send a single message that would pull you back through, it would carry every truth that I once hid from you. So I'm sending all my nightfall letters, hoping they might make things better. Every line a piece of what I couldn't say, every word a step to find my way. If you read them in the quiet of the evening sky, maybe you'll remember how we used to try. I'm still hoping that the night might bind us together. These are my nightfall letters. Nightfall letters. And if the dawn should fade the shadows where my feelings hide, know the night will keep my truth forever waiting by your side. The city's quiet now, but my heartbeat's waking up as the velvet of the night wraps around us like a touch. There's a softness in the shadows where your silhouette is drawn, and the rhythm of your breathing feels like music till the dawn. I've been keeping all these moments tucked away inside my chest, every whisper that you gave me, every truth you left impressed. When the night pulls down its curtain and the world begins to fade, I can feel you in the stillness like a memory unafraid. I don't need the stars to guide me, cause your light is in my skin. Every look you ever ever gave me is the place where I begin. In the quiet there's a fire that your voice keeps burning slow, a reminder of the nights we shared in secrets no one knows. And I'm falling into everything you left behind tonight, into moments wrapped in shadows, into pieces of your light. If I follow where the echoes of your heartbeat used to be, would I find you waiting softly in the velvet nights with me? 'Cause these velvet nights still hold your name, running through my veins like flames. Every breath reminds me how you're the one I feel somehow. In the darkness, warm and deep, you're the dream I always keep. Every whisper, every sight, I still feel you in the velvet night. There's a silver glow that lingers where your fingers once had traced every memory, like a painting that the night refuses to erase. I could wander through the darkness, but it always leads to you. Every shadow shake familiar, every silence feeling true. I remember how your laughter made the midnight feel alive, like the world was ours to wander, like we didn't have to hide. But the night kept moving slowly, pulling time out of our hands, till the moment slipped between us like the shifting of the sand. Still I reach into the quiet for the warmth I used to know, for the echo of your heartbeat in the places I would go. If the night could bring you back here, I would hold you endlessly, in the velvet of the darkness where your soul keeps calling me. Yeah, I'm caught up in the night breeze, thinking about your touch, how your voice could calm the chaos when the world was just too much. Now I'm walking through the shadows, trying hard to keep control, but the velvet nights remind me that you're stitched into my soul. If I called you through the moonlight, would your heart pick up the sound? Will we meet again in silence where our memories are found? 'Cause these velvet nights still hold your name, running through my veins like flames. Every breath reminds me how you're the one I feel somehow. In the darkness, warm and deep, you're the dream I always keep. Every whisper, every sight, I still feel you in the velvet night. When the night begins to fade and the dawn pulls in its light, still I search for you in shadows of these velvet endless nights. We were strangers in a moment, but the way you looked at me felt like something universal pulled us into gravity. I could feel the night surrender as your voice became a spark, painting constellations on the edges of the dark. There was rhythm in your breathing, like a song I used to know, a melody that settled deep in places I don't show. Your presence was a quiet storm, a whisper in my skin, a force that moved so gently, yet it pulled me right back in. I try to keep my distance, but the space dissolved too fast. You were burning like a sunrise, rising from our past. Every word you spoke was soft, but hit me with precision. A sweet and heavy moment, our inevitable collision. Tell me, did you feel it too? The spark that fell between us two, a quiet pull deep decision. We were made for soft collision. In this soft collision, I fall into your vision. Every heartbeat breaks the distance, drawing your incision. Pull me with precision, closer to your rhythm, caught inside the gravity of our soft collision. Through the night's transition, love becomes our mission, held within the warmth of his tender intuition. No more indecision, just a sweet transmission, lost inside the moment of our soft collision. You touched my hand so lightly, but it shook me to the core. Like waves that rise from nothing, crashing softly on the shore. It wasn't loud or violent, not a fire we couldn't tame. Just the warmth of something real, beginning without shame. Your smile held something fragile, but it glowed like morning light. A quiet kind of bravery you carry through the night. I felt myself unfolding in the safety of your space, unraveling the fears I used to carefully embrace. The more you whispered closely, the more certain it became. Every part of me was shifting, realigning to your name. And though I never planned it, I fell without permission, straight into the beauty of our gentle, soft collisions. Hey, did you feel it too? The way the world bent toward you, a tender pull, a new rendition. We were made for soft collision. Soft collision, I fall into your vision. Every heartbeat breaks the distance, drawing your incision. Pull me with precision, closer to your rhythm, caught inside the gravity of our soft collision. Through the night's transition, love becomes our mission, held within the warmth of this tender intuition. No more indecision, just a sweet transmission, lost inside the moment of our soft collision. And if the night decides to fade, I want your warmth to stay. Let's hold the world in place inside this fragile space. Two hearts that never planned to fall without command, yet here we are aligned, as if by some design. In this soft collision, I fall into your vision. Every heartbeat breaks the distance, drawing your incision. Pull me with precision, closer to your rhythm, held inside the tenderness of our soft collision. Through the night's transition, love becomes our mission, guided by the pulse of a quiet intuition. No more indecision, only one condition, stay within the warmth of our soft collisions. Soft collision, you and me in rhythm. Under crystal skies I wander, where the night feels soft and white. Every shimmer like a memory of the times you stayed beside. There's a glow that fills the shadows, like your presence never fades. And the wind carries your laughter through the quiet midnight shades. I've been tracing constellations, trying hard to find your face, searching every shape of starlight for the warmth I can't replace. Every heartbeat drifts like echoes, floating gently in the blue, pulling me into the silence where I used to fall with you. You were steady as the moonlight, always calm against my storms. When the heaviness around me tried to pull me out of form, now the sky holds all our moments like a story left untold, and the night feels like a secret that my heart still wants to hold. And I keep falling into dreams of everything we used to be, wishing starlight could revive the fading parts you left in me. If the night could bring you closer through the whispers of the breeze, maybe meet again in places where our hearts can finally ease. In these crystal skies I see your light, shining through the faded night. Every star reminds me how you're the one I feel somehow. Even when the dark is near, your reflection's always here. In the space where silence lies, still you glow in crystal sky. Every hour feels like drifting through a world that's out of reach, like I'm holding on to fragments of the things we couldn't teach. I still hear your voice in echoes when the wind begins to call, gentle whispers through the treetops like you never left at all. I've been walking on the night air just to feel your warmth again, hoping dreams can pull you closer through the veil of what has been. But the night keeps moving slowly, painting memories in blue, and the sky becomes a canvas filled with traces drawn of you. If I close my eyes and wish for one more moment and you glow, with the stars align and guide you back to me from long ago. Through the drift of silver shadows, I still search for where you are, hoping love could cross the distance written somewhere in the stars. Yeah, these skies got me thinking about the way we used to shine, how you lit up every moment like the world was yours and mine. Now I'm staring at the night sky, letting memories unfold, every shine a tiny piece of all the love I couldn't hold. If the stars could send a message, maybe you would hear me cry, saying everything I'm feeling through these crystal open skies. In these crystal skies I see a light, shining through the fading night. Every star reminds me how you're the one I feel somehow. Even when the dark is near, your reflection's always here. In the space where silence lies, still you glow in crystal skies. When the dawn begins to rise and the night begins to die, still I chase your fading shadows through the stretching crystal sky.
There's a quiet in the night that I can't seem to push aside, like the echoes of your heartbeat still are beating next to mine. Every shadow holds a memory of the fire we used to be, but the glow is growing distant like a dream I fail to see. I remember how your laughter used to melt the weight I bore, how your voice could light the darkness like a spark I can't ignore. But the silence fills the spaces where your warmth once used to rise, and I'm left alone with embers fading slow before my eyes. I keep reaching for the moments we let slip between our hands, for the truth we left unspoken, for the things we never planned. If the night could pull us closer, maybe we could touch again. But the fire we held together flickers soft like autumn wind. And I know we let the distance write the ending in the dark, letting all the quiet moments slowly tear our love apart. But I still can hear your heartbeat like a ghost inside my chest, and I wonder if you feel it or if now you've laid it rest. Cause I'm holding on to fading fire, reaching through the smoke and desire. Every spark I've been wandering through the night like I'm searching for a sign, trying hard to find the places where our shadows still align. There's a tenderness in memories that I try hold in place, but they slip like grains of sunlight falling slowly from my grasp. You were ever burning passion, you were comfort in my storms, holding pieces of my soul inside the shelter of your warmth. But I let the fear and silence take the words I meant to say, till the fire we built together slowly dimmed and slipped away. Still I feel the heat you left here in the corners of my soul, like a quiet burning ember that refuses to grow cold. If the night could grant forgiveness, I will whisper every truth, hoping flames would rise again like they once did in our youth. Yeah, I'm walking through the ashes, trying hard to find the spark. Every memory igniting when I stumble through the dark. I've been caught up in the quiet, letting moments fade too fast. Now the fire in my chest is just a shadow of our past. If I called you through the night, when would you hear me from afar? Would the fire build between us like we never fell apart? 'Cause I'm holding on to fading fire, reaching through the smoke and desire. Every spark that we once knew feels like ash without you. Even though the flames grow weak, you're the warmth my heart still seeks. In the dark of lost desire, I still cling to fading fire. Even when the night is over and the embers are retired, still my heart keeps burning softly for the ghost of fading fire.
Midnight wraps around my thoughts the way your arms once did, pulling me into the quiet where our memories still live. Every shadow on the walls feels like it's whispering your name, and the echoes that you left behind still burn just like a flame. I've been walking through the silence, trying not to fall apart, but the city keeps reminding me you're still inside my heart. There's a softness in the moments that we never learned to say. Little pieces of the past I've been too scared to let fade. You were warm inside my winter, you were calm inside my storm. Now I'm holding on to feelings that refuse to transform. I keep trying to forget you, but the night won't let me through. Every hour that I'm breathing turns my heartbeat back to you. Tell me, do you feel it in the dark? The quiet pull inside your heart? 'Cause even when I try to move, midnight keeps me thinking of you. You're the rhythm in my chest, the one I never can forget. In the shadows, in the blue, midnight keeps me thinking of you. Every moment, every sigh, you come back without a try. I don't know what else to do, midnight keeps me thinking of you. I've been tracing all the feelings that we left between the lines, trying to understand the truth we lost in all the signs. You were fire in the darkness when the world would disappear. You were every whisper promise that I still can almost hear.
But the timing wasn't with us and the distance grew too fast, leaving both of us pretending we weren't living in the past. Still your shadow moves beside me like a ghost I never chose. Every mile that I walk away is one I never get too close. There's a longing in my chest that only grows when night returns. Like a candle we left burning even after all the burns. And no matter where I'm going, no matter what I do, something in the midnight always pulls me back to you. Tell me, do you hear it call when the silence starts to fall? 'Cause even when the night is new, midnight keeps me thinking of you. You're the rhythm in my chest, the one I never can forget. In the shadows, in the blue, midnight keeps me thinking of you. Every moment, every sigh, you come back without a try. I don't know what else to do. Midnight keeps me thinking of you. Yeah. I keep replaying every word you said, like a record spinning slowly in my head. I've been trying to escape, but the truth breaks through. Every midnight finds a way to lead me back to you. Maybe love is just a lesson we're destined to repeat. Every heartbeat hidden heavy with a rhythm so sweet. If the night could bring you closer, I would follow it too. 'Cause midnight always keeps me thinking back to you. You're the rhythm in my chest, the one I never can suppress. In the shadows, in the blue, midnight keeps me thinking of you. Every whisper, every hue, every night feels deja vu. No matter what I try to do, midnight keeps me thinking of you. Midnight knows the truth. It always leads me back to you.
There's a calmness in the night air that reminds me of your touch, like the ocean when it whispers all the things I miss too much. Every wave that breaks in silence seems to echo your embrace, like the rhythm of your heartbeat still is drifting through this place. I've been walking by the shoreline trying hard to clear my mind, but the memories keep returning like the tides that never die. There's a softness in your absence that still lingers in my chest, like the traces of your presence never letting me forget. We were moving like the water, always shifting, always free, but the tide began to pull us where our hearts refused to see. Now I stand here in the quiet, hearing whispers of our time, and the waves that call me backward to the nights when you were mine.
And I wonder if you feel it when the ocean starts to rise, if the tides still hold your memories like reflections in your eyes. 'Cause the way you loved was endless, like the water's gentle blue, and no matter how I fight it, I still drown in waves of you.
These waves of you keep pulling me under, soft as the night but loud as thunder. Every memory rushing through, I get lost in waves of you. Even when the storm is gone, your tide keeps dragging me along. No matter what I try to do, I still fall in waves of you. Yeah. Ooh. I've been searching through the currents for the pieces left behind, all the moments that we carried, all the truths we couldn't find. Your voice lingers in the distance like a call across the sea, and I chase it through the darkness hoping you'll come back to me. You were calm like crashing waters, you were wild and warm and deep. You were everything I needed, you were secrets I would keep. But the waves kept pulling harder till we drifted far apart, leaving footprints in the shoreline that are fading with the dark. Still I reach into the ocean for the warmth I used to know, for the spark of you that lingers in the undertow. If the tide reversed its motion and could carry you back in, I would hold you through the storm and never let the waves begin.
Yeah, I feel you in the night breeze, calling from the deep. Got me drowning in the memories that I never meant to keep. Every ripple in the water feels like something I once knew. Every pull inside my heartbeat is a wave that leads to you. If I drifted with the current, would it take me to your shore? Would the ocean bring us closer like we used to be before?
These waves of you keep pulling me under, soft as the night but loud as thunder. Every memory rushing through, I get lost in waves of you. Even when the storm is gone, your tide keeps dragging me along. No matter what I try to do, I still fall in waves of you.
To settle and the ocean starts to fade, still I'm carried by the memories in every wave you made.
It's almost 2 a.m. and the city lights are fading slow, but every time the darkness falls, I feel you pull me like a glow. There's something in the way your memory moves inside my veins, like gravity that never quits, a force I can't escape. I've been trying to forget the way your touch rewrote my soul, but even in the quiet night, your warmth is all I know. Your shadow's in the corner, and it's breathing next to me, a silhouette that pulls me in and never sets me free.
I walk across the bedroom floor, but every step just takes me back to moments where you whisper things that night can't paint in black.
And though I tell myself I've healed, the truth still weighs on me.
You're the pull beneath the silence, you're my midnight gravity.
Every thought, every sigh leads me back to you tonight. I try to rise, but you pull me, this invisible gravity. You're my midnight gravity, holding on so quietly. In the dark you capture me, like a force I can't break free. Every heartbeat pulls me in, like the night we let begin. I fall deeper in the sleep. You're my midnight gravity.
Replaying moments where your hands drew maps of heat, tracing every line of me like secrets we would keep. There's pressure in the atmosphere when I whisper out your name, a tenderness that lingers like a spark without a flame.
I know we tried to walk away, but distance doesn't hide the truth. Even miles apart, it's like the night still ties me back to you.
Your voice still echoes softly through the quiet of my chest, for something solid, but I'm falling once again. Each thought of you pulls harder, like the tide against my skin.
And though I chase the morning light to set my body free, the night returns and holds me tight. My midnight gravity. Every thought, every sigh draws me to you through the night. No matter where I try to be, you remain my gravity. You're my midnight gravity, holding on so quietly. In the dark you capture me, like a force I can't break free. Every heartbeat pulls me in, like the night we let it begin. I fall deeper endlessly. You're my midnight gravity. I drift, I float, but you still stay. A constant weight that won't decay. And though I try to rise above, you bring me back with every love.
I'm tethered to the memory of one that time won't let release. And I don't know if I should flee or fall back into your gravity.
You're my midnight gravity, pulling with intensity. Whispered dreams and secrecy, holding tight, imprisoning me. Every heartbeat pulls me near to the place you disappear. Still I fall repeatedly into your midnight gravity.
Rally me
Back to you endlessly.
I've been running through the echoes of the nights we used to share, trying to find a little meaning in the space you left there. Every shadow on the ceiling looks like pieces of you. Every quiet little moment brings me right back to the truth. You were the calm inside my chaos, the warmth in the rain, a little spark of something certain in a life full of change. But I pushed you to the background when I couldn't decide, and now I'm waking every morning with a hollow inside. The things I never said keep replaying in my head. All the words I held too tightly, all the fears I left unsaid. If I could turn these faded pages back to where we began, I'd take every broken silence and place it in your hands. But loving you was like a rhythm that I never could deny. Even when I tried to fight it, it kept pulling from inside. Now I'm standing in the afterglow of everything we knew, trying to find the version of myself that stayed with you. I keep falling back to you. Every night, every heartbeat leads me to the truth. Even when the distance feels too much to get through, somehow all the roads I take still circle back to you. And I keep calling out your name, hoping that the echoes still remember me the same. No matter what I try or what I lose, I keep on falling back to you. Yeah, I've been searching through the moments that we let slip away, trying to piece together memories that time tried to erase. But your laughter lingers softly through the corners of my mind, like a melody familiar that I still can't leave behind. I've been learning to be honest with the parts I always hid, trying not to run from feelings like I always did. You were patient with the fractures that I never showed, saw the beauty in the shadows where the light never goes. Maybe love is just a lesson made of choices and mistakes, and I'm learning that the truth is something no one else can take. If the night could give me one more chance to make it right, I would tell you how your presence kept my broken edges light. Yeah, I pushed you away, cause I wasn't prepared. Thought I needed the space, but you were always right there. Now Now I'm chasing the calm in the storm of my chest, trying to fix all the pieces that I left in the mess. Got me pacing through the hours with your name in my breath. Every moment without you feels a little like regret. If there's still a little room in your heart to come through, I'd run every mile of the night right back to you. Cause I keep falling, falling back to you. Every night, every heartbeat leads me to the truth. Even when the distance feels too much to get through, somehow all the roads I take still circle back to you. And I keep calling, calling out your name, hoping that the echoes still remember me the same. No matter what I try or what I lose, I keep on falling, falling back to you. Never broken, just misplaced for a while. A connection still unspoken, living deep inside the miles. And if tomorrow brings a chance to start something new, I'll be ready with a heart that only beats for you. I've been slipping through the shadows of the nights we used to claim, where the echoes of your laughter still repeat inside my brain. Every street we used to wander, every corner holds your light. Now I chase the fading traces as they disappear from sight. There's a rhythm in the silence that reminds me of your touch, soft and gentle like a memory I never let go of too much. Yeah. You were warm beneath my winter, you were calm inside my fire. You were all the little moments that my heart would still admire. But the distance built between us turned the colors into gray, and the truth became a whisper we forgot how to convey. Still the memories keep singing through the quiet of my mind, like a pulse that keeps repeating in a loop I can't unwind. Tell me, do you hear it too when evening starts to fall? Do the echoes in your heartbeat ever whisper back at all? Cause no matter where I wander, I can't seem to lose the sound of the echoes in my pulse that follow everywhere around. Yeah. Echoes in my pulse tonight, calling me back to your light. Every beat repeats your name. Nothing ever feels the same. In the silence, in the dark, I still feel you in my heart. No matter how I run or hide, your echoes stay inside. I've been counting all the moments that we never got to say, all the chapters left unfinished when the pages slipped away. There's a softness in the memories, like a photograph in dust. Fading edges losing color, but the meaning stays robust. You were steady through my chaos, you were truth within my doubt. You were every quiet whisper when the lights were fading out. But the timing wasn't with us, and the lines began to bend, till the story we believed in couldn't find a way to mend. Still the echoes find a rhythm in the chambers of my chest, like a melody repeating when my soul won't let it rest. If the night could bring you closer, even just a breath or two, maybe echoes in my pulse would finally lead me back to you. Yeah.
I feel you in the tempo of the night, slow beat, like a ghost inside a rhythm that I can't delete. I've been running from the memories, but they move too fast. Every echo hits me harder like a wave from the past. If the world could shift a moment, I'd rewind it to your hands. Let the pulse become a pathway back to where we used to stand.
Echoes in my pulse tonight, calling me back to your light. Every beat repeats your name. Nothing ever feels the same. In the silence, in the dark, I still feel you in my heart. No matter how I run or hide, your echoes stay inside. Even when the night is gone, echoes keep me holding on. We've been dancing on the edges of a moment meant to be. Every glance you send my way pulls the world inside of me. There's a softness in your voice that keeps my heart beating a sway, like the quiet of the sunrise when the night begins to fade away. Every second that you're near me feels like time begins to slow, like a fire wrapped in velvet with a warmth I've come to know. You're the calm inside my chaos, you're the breath before I speak. You're the truth inside a whisper when my confidence is weak. But we tiptoe through the tension like a secret left untold, playing safe with all the feelings that we're scared to let unfold. Still I feel the pull between us like a force I can't deny. Something gentle, something certain, something written in the sky. Tell me, do you feel it too? The way the air shifts when I'm close to you. There's a current in the quiet, moving just like fate. Something in the gravity we never could escape. There's a gravity between us, pulling harder every night, like the universe is calling us to fall into the light. I can't fight it, I don't want to. Let the moment take control. There's a gravity between us that is reaching for my life. Every step you take toward me makes the tension come alive. There's a pull I can't resist. You're the force I can't survive. I've been tracing all the lines of every moment in your eyes, finding stories in the silence where the truth behind us lies. There's a shimmer in your presence like the glow of city rain, soft reflections on the pavement where our shadows meet again. Every word you leave unspoken feels like lightning in my chest, like a dream that's growing louder when I'm trying to suppress. You're the spark inside my stillness, you're the rush beneath my calm. You're the echo in my heartbeat like a never-ending song. But we're standing in the balance, caught between the now and then, wondering if crossing over means we lose or truly win. Still the force keeps drawing closer like a magnet through the air. Every second feels like destiny pulling both of us to dare. Tell me, do you feel it too? The way the night moves when I look at you. There's a rhythm in the quiet, asking us to leap. Gravity is calling us to fall into the deep. There's a gravity between us, pulling harder every night, sense that it's reaching for my life. Every step you take toward me makes the tension come alive. There's a pull I can't resist. You're the force I can't survive. Pull me closer, don't let go. Gravity will let us know.
Oh, yeah. The night is painted silver as the moon begins to rise, and I'm drifting through the spaces where your memory still lies. There's a softness in the quiet, like your voice against my skin. A familiar kind of comfort where the echoes all begin. I've been tracing every moment like a path back to your touch. Every heartbeat telling stories of how I needed you too much. There were nights I chased reflections, trying hard to make them stay, thinking love could hold together while we're slipping far away. But the truth is in the shadows where your silhouette remains, dancing slowly in the corners of the places we had claimed. Every whisper in the dark feels like a promise left unsaid. Every sigh beneath the night sky pulls me right back where we left. And I know I let the silence speak the words I couldn't show, hiding pieces of my heart you always somehow seem to know. But the night won't let me lose the things your love would bestow. Every moonlit echo leads me back to you, you know. 'Cause you're the echo in the moonlight, calling softly through the haze. A reminder of the moments when we burned in brighter days. If the night could hold our story, I would read it line by line, searching every fading echo for the love we left behind. You're the echo in the moonlight, haunting every place I go. And I follow every whisper, 'cause I still can't let you go. Every hour feels like forever when I wander through the dark, chasing feelings we created, chasing pieces of your spark. You were gentle as the ocean, but your fire kept me warm, pulling light into my shadows when my world was far from calm. But I held on to the distance like a shield around my soul, never knowing that my silence made you feel you weren't whole. If I could rewrite the night and bring our hearts back into view, I would break through every silence just to find my way to you. Now I'm searching through the quiet for the truth I couldn't say, hoping echoes of your laughter got me back along the way. Yeah, I feel your voice inside the night air, drifting through the breeze, got me walking through the memories that never seem to leave. I've been holding all these feelings, letting none of them unfold. Now the echoes of your love are all the warmth I try to hold. If the moon could send a message, maybe you would hear me call, saying everything I'm feeling since the night you let me fall. 'Cause you're the echo in the moonlight, calling softly through the haze. A reminder of the moments when we burned in brighter days. If the night could hold our story, I would read it line by line, searching every faded echo for the love we left behind. You're the echo in the moonlight, haunting every place I go. And I follow every whisper, 'cause I still can't let you go. In the moonlit air I listen, hoping someday you'll return. For the echoes keep repeating all the love I still unlearned. is pulling closer like a secret on my skin, and the silence feels like gravity reminding me again. Every whisper of the darkness feels like echoes of your name, pulling pieces of my heartbeat back to places still the same. I've been drifting through the quiet, trying hard to stay composed. Let the memories you left me keep returning unopposed. There's a softness in the shadows where your warmth still seems to stay, like a ghost inside the corners that refuses to decay. You were steady as a heartbeat, you were calm within my storm. You were everything familiar, you were everything warm. But the distance built a wall we didn't see until too late. Now I'm left with silent gravity that always pulls your weight. And I wonder if you feel it when the night begins to rise. If the pull between our hearts is something time can't compromise. 'Cause no matter where I wander or how far the days may be, I can't break the silent gravity that keeps me tied to you and me. Silent gravity pulls me in, back to where we once had been. Even when I try to move, I get stuck in thoughts of you. Every breath and memory falls to silent gravity. No matter what I try to do, I still fall right back to you. I've been counting all the heartbeats that have passed since you've been gone. Every second holding secrets of a love that still lives on. There's a quiet in the distance that reminds me of your voice, soft and gentle like a promise that I never had a choice. You were thunder in the stillness, you were warmth and when it's cold. You were truth inside the stories that our hearts can never hold. But the weight of unspoken moments pulled the tether till it broke, leaving ashes of a fire we protected through the smoke. Still I feel the pull inside me like a string I can't undo, like the universe is telling me it's always been you. If I whisper to the night sky all the things I meant to say, would the gravity between us bring you back to me someday? Yeah, I'm caught up in the pool now, drifting through the haze. Every thought of you is burning like a fire set ablaze. I've been walking through the silence, trying hard to break free, but the gravity you left here keeps on dragging into me. If the stars could shift the distance, maybe we could realign. Maybe hearts that fell apart could find their way in time. Silent drag, it pulls me in, back to where we once had been. Even when I try to move, I get stuck in thoughts of you. Every breath and memory falls to silent gravity. No matter what I try to do, I still fall right back to you. And even when the dawn appears and breaks the dark in two, silent gravity remains, still pulling me to you. I've been walking through the quiet of this midnight room, where every faded memory still lingers like perfume. Your shadow on the window dances slowly in my mind, and every time I try to leave, I circle back in time. I've been tracing all the places where your laughter used to stay, like echoes in the corners that refuse to fade away. There's a softness in the silence, something pouring like a tide. Every heartbeat that I swallow brings your name back to my side. I keep telling myself move on, but the night knows how I feel. It keeps showing me the truth that I've been and try not to reveal. No matter how the moments pass or how the seasons flow, something in the dark keeps pulling me back to your echo. Do you hear it when you close your eyes? The memory that never dies. 'Cause even when I try to grow, I get pulled back to your echo. You're the song inside my chest, the one I never can forget. In the shadows, soft and slow, I get pulled back to your echo. Every whisper, every tone feels like coming back to home. I keep trying, but I know I get pulled back to your echo. I've been holding on to moments that we never meant to end, trying to rewrite the story where we lost the chance to mend. You were warmth inside my winter fire, glowing in the cold. Now I'm left with only embers of a love I couldn't hold. But the memories feel alive when the moonlight hits the room, painting pictures of the nights when we were more than just a tune. There's a rhythm in the quiet that reminds me you were mine, like a melody unfinished, still repeating every line. I keep waiting for the day when your echo finally fades, but it rises in the silence like the night the sun invades. And no matter where I wander or how far I try to go, something in the midnight keeps returning. Your echo, tell me, do you feel it too? The sound of me still missing you. 'Cause even when I try to grow, I get pulled back to your echo. You're the song inside my chest, the one I never can suppress. Through the silence, through the low, I get pulled back to your echo. Every whisper, every tone still reminds me I'm alone. No escaping this, I know. I get pulled back to your echo. It's the echo of the nights, of the soft and fading lights. Every breath and every beat pulls me right back to your heat. I keep drifting, but the truth, every road leads back to you. If the silence had a home, it would sound like your echo. You're the song inside my chest, the one I never can forget. In the shadows, soft and slow, I get pulled back to your echo. Every whisper, every tone feels like coming back to home. No matter where I try to go, I get pulled back to your echo. Oh, back to your echo. Always your echo.